Good morning, it's MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective using the Grimalkin Tarot for November 11th, and I hope everyone is having a great start to their week, and we're going to get right to it because we have a lot going on today. Let's see here. Oops. So I'm going to clear my energy, clear deck. Did not have a good night's sleep last night. So, you know when you hear a lot of bumps in the night? That's what I had going on last night. So, let's see what we have. So the first card we're working with today is Strength. Boy, oh boy, I could use that this morning. So that's what's setting us up. That's the energy that is with us at this time that we're working with today. And having strength here indicates that whatever situation that you're working with at this moment would benefit from perhaps using a little bit of the soft skills of connecting with somebody else who may seem intimidating perhaps, but conjuring up that courage that you have within so that you can communicate with this person in a way that tempers their mood, that perhaps keeps you in your fear in check. It's one where you're able to see this person not so much as a threat or something that's intimidating, but you're able to recognize their spirit, their soul within. One thing I used to do when I worked in the corporate world was when I had to deal with somebody who I found to be very intimidating, like a client or somebody like that, I would just imagine them as being a toddler. And at that time I had a 3-year-old, and I just imagined them as what they were like, when they were my daughter's age. And all of a sudden they became less intimidating. You start to recognize their behavior as well, and you said, oh, I can see they're about to have a temper tantrum. And so this skill comes in handy, depending on where you are and what you're doing. I tell you what, it's like if you can pull it together enough where you see them not for who they are at this moment, but where they came from and their history, they become a lot less threatening. And so this is what's happening right now with you. And you see there's a little infinity sign here above this cat. This cat sees this dog with its growling teeth, and he's being playful. You can see he has a smile on his face. He's not trying to fight this dog at all. He's trying to pull him over to his side. This cat is trying to almost show this dog that it's okay to find peace. It's okay to just be. And so that's where this infinity sign comes in, and that's where you find infinite possibilities when you can connect with somebody and you can take them out of the moment. If they're operating from a space of fear or ego, and you have this ability to, connect with them and show them that, you're not scared. You're not scared by their actions. You're not scared of what they're going to say or do, that you're completely at peace. You help, in that case, create this energy around the two of you that is peaceful. So this is where you recognize the human in someone else, just as it is in yourself. It's like you take them off that pedestal and you bring them back down to your level, where they should be, by the way. We all came into this world the same way, and we're all going to go out of this world the same way. And so what we have coming to us as a result of this time of developing our strength, of finding our courage and our confidence of, stepping up and perhaps being that person to level the playing field, perhaps with others who are too frightened. We have the Hermit, and we have this cat. Again, we have this like a Bengal cat here. And what you're going to find is, I think when you exercise strength, that is where you're going to find your inner wisdom. That's where that light is going to come in and it's going to shine. And you may not necessarily have to go into the woods to find it. I think this action in itself, this movement to grace, is what's going to help you connect with this energy of the Hermit. And it's only going to create a space within you to become more wise. It's like, this is a practice. Strength is a practice. It takes effort. It takes time. It takes, a commitment to learning how to develop those skills. And when you do that, what happens is, I feel like there's a shift that happens within. And that shift that happens within is something that allows you space to connect with your spirit. You may find, whether you're riding on a busy city bus or subway, that you can connect with your Hermit despite all the noises and everything else going on around you, because you've reached this place, this inner place of peace. So it doesn't matter where you are, but I feel like that's what's happening right now or at least this is what the energy is being very supportive in this case, is that, when you allow yourself to treat other people with kindness, while at the same time, expect the respect that you deserve, that's where you're going to connect with this Hermit. And let's see what advice these cats bring. So if you're, think about if you're dealing with like a difficult person at work, or a family member who just, tries your very good last nerve, imagine like if you could see them purely, just as they were as a child, or, not their actions today, how would you talk with them? Would you extend them kindness? This is all about your soft skills, your ability to connect with people in a way that's non-combative, that's gracious. I feel like with the Strength card, the person who can embody strength is somebody who gets the big picture. It's like they know they have a goal, they have, an end that they want to see, occur. And the best way to get there is through pulling together other people of, different backgrounds perhaps. And doing that, you have to be able to smooth out or iron out any differences. So the Six of Swords shows up here. And so the message I'm getting with this reading is that, this may seem like a very long journey. You may have some regrets along the way. This goal that you've been searching for, or that you've been going after, it may be one that isn't the right one for this time. And because of that, there may be some regrets here. So having this strength right now in this present position, to me, says that you may need to confront a situation that can be intimidating, that can be scary. You're going to have to muster that strength within. the courage, because when you do that, you're going to transition away from a time that may be volatile, one where you think your goal is one thing, but really it might not be the best path, and you'll move in a direction that is more calm and more optimistic. And you can see there's a sun there here in the 6th. You can see the water where this cat is moving on this log. It's just floating along. It's smooth, and the sky is clearing over here, and the sun is rising, and it's moving away from the choppy seas, and that's where that goal is. So, you know, although you may be looking back going, oh God, if only I could endure more, if only I could put up with, you know, this chaos surrounding this goal, I could have it. But at the same time, you know that it's really not worth it. It's not worth the chaos when there's so much more potential out here now that you've found peace and calm. And so that's, I feel like with having strength in the present position, you're going to discover that you have this ability to create a space of calm around you and a situation. And although in doing that, you may not get your goal, you may not get, it may be that you don't get the promotion that you were hoping for. But that promotion may not have been one that would have been beneficial for you anyway. It may have been one that created more havoc in your life. It's like this is a time of finding peace, and because of that, it's like you're going to be able to tap into the wisdom of the Hermit. This is your wisdom. This is the stuff that you already know that perhaps has been blocked by somebody who maybe is antagonistic and you know, who's not on your team. This person here who you're developing your soft skills through. And so what you're going to discover is a part of yourself that runs so much deeper and is much more important to the long-term plan. And because of that, yes, you may look back and you may have some regrets along the way, but really you're moving into a better time. You're moving to something that is far more smooth and optimistic. And you will be given signs. There will be a light here, and you'll recognize the direction that you need to move in, because it's going to be illuminated. Much like here where we have this firefly. This firefly is providing the light for the Hermit, and it's in that glow that you discover your connection to spirit and who you are and all the potential that you hold. So I hope this reading makes sense. Much love, peace, and bye for now.